Imagine this, you're sitting at your dining table, the morning sunlight spilling gently through the window, and in front of you is a plate of food that's more powerful than any pill, more effective than any expensive cream or supplement. It's the food that quite literally builds you from the inside out, collagen. You've probably heard the word tossed around in commercials, printed on jars of powders and tubs of creams, whispered like some magical solution to wrinkles, aching joints, and thinning hair. But here's the truth. Collagen isn't magic, it's biology. And biology has always been rooted in something simple, what you put into your body every single day. Seniors often tell me, I just want to feel strong again. I want my knees to stop hurting, my skin to stop sagging, my nails to stop splitting. And the truth is, it starts right here at the table with the foods you choose. Because while supplements can help, nothing is more natural, more powerful, and more sustainable than nourishing yourself with collagen-rich foods. Now, let me take you on a journey, not just of food, but of how it transforms your life after 60. Think of collagen as the glue that holds your body together, literally. It makes up your skin, your tendons, your cartilage, even the lining of your gut. When you were younger, your body made collagen effortlessly. That's why you healed quickly, bounced back from injuries, and had smooth, elastic skin. But here's the hard truth. By the time you hit 60, your collagen production is almost half of what it was in your 20s. That's why the mirror shows lines that didn't used to be there, why your knees ache when you climb the stairs, why your bones feel more fragile and your energy lower. But instead of surrendering to this decline, you have a choice to feed your body the very building blocks it needs to keep making collagen, to strengthen yourself from within, and to rediscover vitality at an age when most people think it's slipping away. So let's begin with the first powerhouse food, bone broth. Imagine a slow pot simmering, bones gently breaking down into the water, releasing not just flavor, but gelatin, amino acids, and minerals that your body craves. Bone broth isn't just a soup, it's liquid collagen. When you sip it, you're drinking the exact proteins your joints, skin, and gut need to rebuild. I've met seniors who started drinking a cup of bone broth daily, and within weeks, they noticed their knees didn't creak as much, their digestion felt smoother, and even their sleep improved. Science confirms this. It's rich in glycine, which calms your nervous system and helps your body produce more collagen naturally. Now picture yourself swapping out that afternoon tea or coffee for a warm mug of bone broth. Every sip is like telling your body, I'm giving you the tools to repair yourself. That's how powerful food can be. The second collagen food is fish, especially the skin and the bones that so many of us throw away. If you've ever had salmon with the skin left on, you are eating one of the richest natural sources of collagen. Think about it, fish skin has to be elastic yet strong to protect the body of the fish, and when you eat it, you inherit those proteins. And those tiny bones in sardines or anchovies, they're packed with collagen and calcium that your own bones are begging for. Seniors often avoid them, thinking they're too strong in taste. But once you learn to prepare them, they become a powerful ally. Imagine your dinner plate with a crispy salmon skin or a salad sprinkled with sardines. You're not just eating, you're fortifying your cartilage, protecting your joints, and nourishing your skin from the inside. Third, let's talk about chicken. You've probably cooked countless chicken dinners over your lifetime, but did you know the parts we often throw away? The skin, the cartilage around the joints are some of the richest sources of collagen. Those little chewy bits that people sometimes discard are like concentrated collagen gold. Researchers found that chicken cartilage has specific types of collagen that directly support human joints. That's why many collagen supplements are actually derived from chicken. But instead of buying a capsule, you can go straight to the source. Imagine slow roasting a chicken, then savoring not just the meat, but the skin that crackles with flavor and strength. This isn't indulgence, it's medicine in its most delicious form. Next, eggs. You might be thinking, but eggs don't have collagen, do they? Here's the secret. While the egg whites are loaded with amino acids that your body uses to build collagen, the membrane between the shell and the egg white The thin layer you sometimes see when peeling a hard, boiled egg is actually rich in collagen itself. Scientists have studied this membrane and found it supports joint health and skin elasticity. Think about that next time you crack open an egg. Inside that simple shell lies one of the most perfect packages of protein and collagen building nutrients you could ask for. Seniors who eat eggs regularly not only boost their collagen, but also strengthen muscles, improve eye health, and protect their brain. It's the kind of food that quietly supports your entire system day after day. Fifth on our journey, citrus fruits. Now, you might wonder, what does collagen have to do with oranges, lemons, or grapefruits? Here's the connection. Vitamin C is absolutely essential for collagen production. Without it, your body simply cannot stitch amino acids together into collagen. That's why scurvy, the disease sailors got centuries ago when they didn't have fruit, led to bleeding gums, joint pain, and skin problems, all signs of collagen breakdown. Now imagine starting your day with a fresh orange or squeezing lemon into your water. These small, simple acts are like switching on your body's collagen factory. It's not about how much collagen you eat, but also how effectively your body can make it. And vitamin C is the key that turns the lock. Next, leafy greens. Spinach, kale, and Swiss chard might not seem glamorous, but they are loaded with chlorophyll, that deep green pigment that not only cleanses your blood, but has been shown to increase collagen levels in your skin. Seniors who eat leafy greens consistently often notice not just better digestion and more energy, but skin that looks alive, less dry, and more vibrant. Imagine your plate filled with deep green leaves, each bite a signal to your body to keep producing collagen, to keep you resilient and strong. And it's not just about appearance. Collagen in your blood vessels means better circulation, lower blood pressure, and a heart that stays strong. Seventh, berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. They may be small, but they are collagen protectors. Packed with antioxidants, especially vitamin C and ellagic acid, they shield your collagen from breaking down due to sun exposure and oxidative stress. Think of them as bodyguards for your skin and joints. Every handful you eat is like putting a shield around your collagen, extending its life and power. Seniors who snack on berries instead of cookies or chips not only protect their collagen, but also improve brain function, lower inflammation, and stabilize blood sugar. It's the kind of sweet indulgence your body thanks you for. Eighth, garlic. Yes, the humble garlic bulb you've been using all your life in cooking is one of the most powerful collagen allies. It contains sulfur, a mineral that helps your body synthesize and prevent the breakdown of collagen. When you saute garlic in olive oil and breathe in that aroma, you're not just adding flavor, you're fueling your body's collagen building process. And garlic also protects your heart, lowers blood pressure, and strengthens your immune system. It's the kind of food that quietly fights for you in the background, keeping your body strong at every level. Ninth, beans. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans, they're all rich in amino acids like lysine and proline, which your body uses as the raw material to make collagen. And they're packed with minerals like copper and zinc, both essential in collagen production. For seniors, beans are a double gift. They strengthen your collagen while also stabilizing your blood sugar, supporting your gut health, and reducing cholesterol. Imagine a hearty bowl of lentil soup on a cold evening. Each spoonful is a quiet act of repair, a reminder that food can be your medicine. And finally, number 10, nuts and seeds, especially pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, almonds, and cashews. These are rich in zinc and vitamin E, two nutrients that keep collagen fibers strong and protected. Seniors who snack on nuts instead of processed foods give their bodies exactly what they need to fight inflammation, repair tissue, and stay resilient. Picture yourself enjoying a small handful of almonds in the afternoon instead of a sugary snack. That one choice is building a foundation of collagen in your bones, your skin, and even your teeth. Now pause for a moment and think about this. These 10 foods, bone broth, fish, chicken, eggs, citrus fruits, leafy greens, berries, garlic beans, and nuts are not exotic, they're not expensive, and they're not complicated. They are foods you can find in your kitchen, in your local market, and they hold the power to change the way you age. Imagine what your life could look like if day after day you gave your body these tools to build collagen. Imagine joints that move with less pain, skin that feels firm and alive, hair that grows thicker, nails that stop breaking, and a gut that feels calm and steady. Imagine feeling like your body is working with you, not against you, because aging doesn't have to mean crumbling. It doesn't have to mean giving up the activities you love. It doesn't have to mean hiding from mirrors or surrendering to weakness. It can mean strength, vitality, resilience, and it all begins with what's on your plate. And here's the deeper truth when you eat these foods. You're not just repairing your body, you're telling yourself a story that you are still in control, that your health is still in your hands, that your best years can still be ahead of you. Every bite becomes an act of hope, of determination, of love for yourself. So tomorrow morning, when you sit down for breakfast, don't just eat. Choose. Choose to add an egg or a handful of berries or some leafy greens. At lunch, add beans or chicken. At dinner, savor fish or a bowl of bone broth. Sprinkle nuts over your salad, squeeze lemon into your water, and feel the quiet power of food working with you. Day by day, bite by bite, you are rebuilding yourself from the inside out, because collagen is not about vanity, it's about vitality. It's about being able to walk without pain, to smile with confidence, to hug your grandchildren with strong arms, to wake up in the morning and feel alive in your own skin. That's the gift these foods bring. And the most powerful part, it's never too late to begin. Even at 60, 70, or 80, your body still listens to what you feed it. It still responds. It still repairs. And with every choice you make, you can turn back the clock not in years, but in strength, in energy, in the way you live each precious day. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself sitting at the kitchen table. The morning feels quiet, and in front of you is a steaming bowl of bone broth. As you lift the spoon to your lips, you're not just tasting comfort. You're tasting the foundation of your strength. Each sip carries amino acids like glycine and proline, which your body takes in and uses like bricks and mortar to repair cartilage, soothe your gut, and protect your skin. Now, think about this. When you were a child, food seemed simple. You ate what was given, and your body turned it into energy and growth without question. But now at 60, 70, or 80, food is no longer just energy. It is medicine. It is the difference between a day lived in pain and a day lived with vitality. Bone broth, that humble, old-fashioned remedy your grandmother may have sworn by, is truly a senior's secret weapon. Science shows it's loaded with collagen peptides that directly support your joints. Imagine sitting down on the edge of the bed in the morning and standing up without that sharp stab in your knees. Imagine climbing stairs without having to pause halfway. That's what a simple daily cup of broth can do over weeks and months. It doesn't work overnight. It works steadily, layer by layer, strengthening the scaffolding inside your body. This is what collagen foods do. They are slow, gentle healers that rebuild the body from within, giving you resilience for the years ahead. Now, let's walk into the ocean in our minds for a moment and picture fish swimming through the water. Their bodies, sleek and strong, bend and twist with ease. What makes their skin flexible? Their cartilage supple, collagen. And when you eat fish, especially fatty fish like salmon or mackerel, you're giving yourself the very same proteins that keep them agile. Seniors often tell me, "Doctor, I can't eat too much fish. I don't like the smell." But here's what I say, start with something small. Add sardines on toast once a week, or try baked salmon with the skin left on. That crispy skin you once pushed aside holds collagen in its purest form. Think about how that choice at dinner could ripple into your life. Your hips carrying you more easily on a walk. Your hands less stiff when you reach for your coffee mug, your skin feeling less fragile. Fish gives you not only collagen, but also omega-3 fatty acids that calm inflammation, protect your brain, and keep your heart strong. So when you eat fish, you're not just feeding your joints, you're guarding your memory, your circulation, your very life force. Now step back into your kitchen and picture a roasted chicken coming out of the oven, golden, fragrant, and crackling. Most people carve away the meat and throw out the bones, the skin, the chewy bits. But those are the parts rich in collagen. The very cartilage that helps a chicken move is what your joints need too. And when you simmer those bones into a stock or enjoy the skin, you're taking in collagen that keeps your tendons elastic and your joints moving freely. I've had seniors tell me they thought eating the skin was unhealthy, something they should avoid. But in moderation, when the chicken is cooked well and paired with vegetables, it's a gift to your body. Isn't it interesting how the parts we often discard are the ones our aging bodies need the most? That's the hidden wisdom of food. It gives us clues if only we look closely. And then there are eggs, those little shells of life you've probably cracked open more times than you can count. You might think of them as breakfast, but they are far more than that. Egg whites contain all the essential amino acids for collagen production, and the yolk adds nutrients that support your brain, eyes, and heart. But the secret lies in the thin membrane inside the shell, the delicate film that sticks to the egg when you peel it. That film is packed with collagen. You might not eat it directly, but the compounds in the egg reflect that same richness. Think about it every time you scramble eggs, boil them, or make an omelet, you are feeding your body a package designed by nature itself to create life. And in giving your body those proteins, you're reminding your cells how to stay young, supple, and strong. Imagine your hands not trembling as you hold a pen, your mind sharp as you work on a crossword puzzle, your skin glowing just a little brighter. That's the power hidden inside something as humble as an egg. Now, let me take you to a citrus orchard. The air is heavy with the fragrance of oranges and lemons, sunlight glinting off their bright skins. When you peel an orange and take that first juicy bite, you're flooding your body with vitamin C. You see, collagen cannot form without vitamin C. It is the spark that ignites the process. It's like trying to build a house without nails. Without vitamin C, the bricks of amino acids cannot lock together into collagen fibers. Seniors who eat citrus regularly are giving their bodies permission to keep building. They're saying to their skin, stay firm. To their joints, stay flexible. To their gums and blood vessels, stay strong. Remember the sailors of old who lost teeth and developed bleeding gums from lack of citrus. That was collagen breakdown. Today, we have oranges, lemons, grapefruits, limes, all right at our fingertips, ready to keep the structure of our bodies intact. Imagine adding lemon to your water each morning. It's such a small ritual, but over time it keeps your body's machinery humming, making collagen with every sip. And what about those leafy greens? Picture a basket filled with spinach, kale, and Swiss chard, the leaves dark and vibrant, practically alive with color. That deep green pigment, chlorophyll, is more than just a color. It's a signal to your body. Studies show it increases collagen levels in the skin. So when you eat greens, you are not just nourishing your stomach, you're bathing your cells in compounds that tell them to stay young. Seniors often find their skin grows thin and fragile, bruising easily. But when you give your body greens, you strengthen the very fibers that hold your skin together. And as a bonus, greens bring magnesium, folate, and fiber that protect your heart, your digestion, and your energy. Picture yourself with a plate of sauteed spinach beside your dinner or a kale salad at lunch. Each forkful is like handing your body an instruction: keep building, keep repairing, keep me strong. Now let's wander into a summer field filled with berries, small jewels glowing under the sun. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, each one holds antioxidants that act like shields around your collagen. As you age, sunlight, pollution, and stress all conspire to break collagen down. That's why skin sags, why joints ache. But berries fight back. They protect your collagen from breaking apart, letting it live longer, work harder. Seniors who replace sugary desserts with berries find not only that their waistlines thank them, but their brains too. Antioxidants in berries cross into the brain and keep memory sharp, mood steady, and focus strong. Imagine the joy of sitting with your grandchildren, telling stories and recalling details vividly because your mind is nourished, all from the sweetness of a bowl of berries. And then garlic. That simple bulb you've crushed 1,000 times while cooking, never realizing the quiet power it holds. Garlic is rich in sulfur, the element your body needs to weave collagen fibers together. Without sulfur, collagen would remain weak and incomplete. Imagine a net with holes that keeps tearing. That's what happens when collagen forms without sulfur. Garlic patches those holes, making the collagen strong. Seniors who cook with garlic regularly are giving their bodies invisible armor, armor for their joints, their skin, their blood vessels. and garlic does more. It protects the heart, lowers blood pressure, and boosts the immune system. Think of garlic not as seasoning, but as medicine disguised as flavor, keeping your body sturdy while delighting your taste buds. Now think about beans. They are humble, often overlooked, but they are protein-packed powerhouses. Lentils, chickpeas, kidney beans, black beans, each one delivers amino acids like lysine and proline, the very raw materials your body strings together into collagen. They also provide copper and zinc, the spark plugs that make the collagen machinery run. Imagine a pot of lentil soup simmering on the stove, filling the house with warmth. Each spoonful is a step towards stronger bones, smoother skin, more flexible joints. Seniors who add beans to their diet not only feed their collagen, but also stabilize blood sugar, reduce cholesterol, and protect their hearts. Food like this doesn't just extend your life, it improves the quality of your years, making each day more comfortable, more vibrant, more alive. Finally, picture a handful of nuts and seeds. Almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, all small but mighty. They are filled with zinc and vitamin E, nutrients that keep collagen fibers strong and shield them from damage. Picture yourself reaching for a handful of almonds instead of cookies in the afternoon. That one choice lowers inflammation, feeds your joints, nourishes your skin, and keeps your energy steady. Seniors who snack smart build resilience silently, without fanfare. It is these small habits, repeated daily, that create the foundation of health. When you bring all of these foods together, bone broth, fish, chicken, eggs, citrus, greens, berries, garlic, beans, and nuts, you create not just a diet, but a shield that guards your body from the wear and tear of age, that helps you stand tall, move freely, and feel alive. Aging does not have to mean crumbling. It can mean strengthening. It can mean choosing foods that rebuild your foundation every single day. And let's not forget the deeper meaning here. Every bite you take is more than just nutrients. It is a choice, a statement, a promise to yourself. When you choose collagen-rich foods, you are saying, I will not give up. I will not let age define me. I will feed my body what it needs to stay strong. You are reclaiming power. And that is something no pill, no cream, no advertisement can sell you. It is something only you can give yourself at your own table with your own fork and spoon. So I ask you, what story will you tell yourself with your food? Will it be a story of decline or a story of resilience? Will it be a story of giving up or a story of rebuilding? Because every meal is a page, and every choice you make writes the ending. You can choose to write a story where you stay strong, vibrant, and alive no matter your age. And it all begins with these 10 foods with collagen, with the power to rebuild yourself from the inside out. Picture this with me. You wake up one morning, sunlight spilling through the curtains, and instead of that stiffness in your back or the creak in your knees being the first thing you notice, you feel a surprising lightness, a quiet strength. You stretch your arms above your head and realize your body is responding not with resistance, but with gratitude. That feeling doesn't happen by accident, and it doesn't come in a pill bottle. It comes from the choices you made yesterday, the meals you chose, the nutrients you gave your body. This is the quiet miracle of collagen-rich foods. They don't shout, they don't act overnight, but day after day, they whisper life back into your joints, your skin, your bones, until one day you wake up and realize you feel alive again. Take bone broth, for example. Imagine this a slow cooker humming quietly in the corner of your kitchen, filled with chicken bones or beef bones, simmering for hours. The aroma drifts through the house, comforting, grounding, reminding you of simpler times. By the end of the day, you have a golden broth rich with gelatin, amino acids, and minerals. You take a ladle, pour it into a mug, and sip slowly. As it warms you from the inside, your body thanks you. Seniors often tell me they can feel the difference after weeks of this simple ritual. Their knees don't protest as loudly when they stand up. Their digestion feels smoother. Their sleep feels deeper. Science explains it clearly. Collagen peptides in bone broth rebuild cartilage, soothe inflammation, and even support the lining of your gut. It is a food that comforts the soul and heals the body at the same time. Now imagine making this a habit, a daily act of self-care that quietly rebuilds your strength. Now picture a family dinner with salmon on the table. The skin glistens, crisped just enough to be irresistible. You take a bite, and that rich, savory flavor fills your mouth. In that moment, you're not just eating fish, you're feeding your cells the collagen that strengthens your tendons and ligaments, the omega-3s that calm inflammation in your joints, the nutrients that protect your brain. Seniors who eat fish at least twice a week often notice they move more freely, their memory stays sharper, their energy steadier. And what's even more powerful is how fish skin and tiny bones, those parts we once ignored, are among the richest sources of natural collagen. Imagine a life where instead of fearing memory loss or stiff joints, you feel confident knowing your dinner plate is actively protecting your mind and body. That is the power of choosing wisely. Now, let me take you back to the smell of roasted chicken, that aroma that fills a home and brings everyone to the table. For decades, many have carved away only the breast meat, thinking it's the healthiest part, and discarded the skin, the bones, the joints. But those very parts hold the collagen our bodies desperately need as we age. The cartilage around a chicken's joints, the golden roasted skin, these contain the specific types of collagen that human joints crave. I once met a senior who had struggled with arthritis for years. He started making homemade chicken soup, simmering the bones and skin into the broth, eating it twice a week. Within months, he told me, I can finally open jars again. I can finally kneel down in the garden. These aren't miracles, they're biology. Collagen feeds your joints the proteins they are starving for, giving you back not just strength, but independence. And then there are eggs, those simple, everyday treasures. Think about the last time you cracked an egg, the bright yolk, the clear white, the delicate shell. You may not realize it, but eggs are one of the most complete sources of protein on Earth, containing all the amino acids your body needs to create collagen. And beyond that, the yolk is packed with nutrients for your eyes and brain, while the membrane beneath the shell is a rich, natural collagen source. Seniors who eat eggs regularly aren't just nourishing their muscles and collagen, they're protecting their vision, lowering their risk of macular degeneration, and fueling their minds. Imagine sitting with a grandchild, reading a book together, and your eyes don't blur, your memory doesn't fade, your energy doesn't sag. That is the ripple effect of something as simple as an egg. Now walk with me into an orchard filled with citrus fruits. You peel an orange, and the juice bursts into the air, sweet and sharp. That juice holds vitamin C, the key that your body needs to produce collagen. Without vitamin C, your body cannot take amino acids and turn them into the strong collagen fibers that hold your skin, blood vessels, and joints together. That's why scurvy in the old days destroyed sailors' gums, skin, and bones. Today, seniors who eat citrus daily are fortifying their collagen production. It's not about eating the collagen directly, it's about giving your body the tools to keep making it. Imagine starting every morning with a glass of lemon water, your collagen factory inside your cells clicking on, producing the fibers that keep your skin firm, your arteries elastic, your joints flexible. One small ritual, one giant impact. And now picture a plate filled with dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard. These vegetables, vibrant and full of life, are more than just fiber. They are loaded with chlorophyll, which has been shown to increase collagen levels in the skin. They also provide magnesium and folate, nutrients that keep your cells humming. Seniors often worry about thin, fragile skin that bruises easily, but eating greens is like weaving strength back into your skin's fabric, repairing it from the inside. And it doesn't stop at skin. These greens help lower blood pressure, support your brain, and improve your energy. Imagine enjoying a spinach salad drizzled with olive oil and knowing that with every bite you are reinforcing the scaffolding of your body. Next, berries. Small, sweet, colorful, but mighty. Blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, they are rich in antioxidants that protect your collagen from being broken down by free radicals. Think of free radicals as tiny wrecking balls chipping away at your collagen. Berries are the shields that stop the wrecking balls in their tracks. Seniors who add a handful of berries to their breakfast aren't just enjoying a sweet treat, they're preserving their skin elasticity, protecting their joints, and supporting their brains. Research shows berries even improve memory and focus. Imagine playing a game of cards with friends, and your mind feels sharp, your hands don't ache, your energy is steady. That's the berry effect. Now picture garlic sizzling in a pan, the aroma filling the air. Garlic doesn't just add flavor, it adds sulfur, the mineral that strengthens collagen fibers. Without sulfur, collagen cannot form properly. Garlic is like the stitch that holds collagen threads together. Seniors who use garlic daily not only build stronger collagen, but also protect their hearts, lower cholesterol, and support their immune system. Think about that the next time you add garlic to your soup or vegetables, you are seasoning not just your food, but your future strength. Beans come next. Lentils, chickpeas, kidney beans. They are full of amino acids like leucine and proline, exactly what your body needs to build collagen. They also provide minerals like copper and zinc, which act like enzymes, helping the collagen process run smoothly. Seniors who eat beans often have more stable blood sugar, lower cholesterol, and healthier hearts. But beyond that, beans are slow-burning energy that keeps you going all day. Imagine having the stamina to walk with your spouse in the park, to garden without needing a nap afterward, to enjoy life fully. That's the kind of steady vitality beans bring. And finally, nuts and seeds. Small, crunchy, satisfying. Almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. These are loaded with zinc and vitamin E, both of which protect collagen fibers and prevent them from breaking down. Seniors who snack on nuts instead of processed foods are giving their bodies fuel that fights inflammation, protects the heart, and keeps joints strong. Picture yourself at 3 in the afternoon reaching for a handful of almonds instead of a cookie. That one small choice builds a stronger foundation for tomorrow. Now let me tell you something powerful. These foods are not rare. They are not locked behind expensive shelves. They are right there in your grocery store, in your farmer's market, sometimes even in your own backyard. And when you put them together, when your breakfast has eggs and berries, when your lunch has beans and greens, when your dinner includes fish or chicken, when you sip bone broth or snack on nuts, you are creating a life of resilience. Think about what that really means. It means bending down to tie your shoe without wincing. It means walking into the kitchen without gripping the walls for balance. It means looking in the mirror and recognizing not just the lines of age, but the glow of health. It means laughing with your grandchildren, taking trips, enjoying hobbies, and knowing that your body is supporting you, not holding you back. And perhaps the most beautiful truth of all, it's never too late to begin. Even if you're 70, even if you're 80, even if you've neglected these foods for years, your body will still respond. Your body is waiting, longing, ready to rebuild the moment you give it the chance. Collagen foods don't just help you survive, they help you thrive. And isn't that what we all want in these later chapters of life? To thrive, to live fully, to feel alive in every moment. Every meal is a choice, every bite a step. You can choose decline, or you can choose resilience. You can choose pain, or you can choose vitality. You can choose surrender, or you can choose strength. The power is in your hands, your fork, your plate. Choose collagen, choose life. Choose to rebuild yourself from the inside out.